I know you've had some training in concussion prevention and care, so let's quickly review the basics.
An animated man wearing a tracksuit appears on screen in a weightlifting room.
A concussion is a type of traumatic brain injury, sometimes called a mild traumatic brain injury or MTBI. A concussion is caused by a bump, blow, or jolt to the head, face, neck, or body that transmits significant force to the brain, causing it to shift or twist inside the skull.
An illustrated brain appears, zooming to the neural network. The brain is jolted back and forth in the head of an illustrated person. The brain flashes yellow and red. Then a lightning bolt appears across the brain.
These sudden movements of the brain can lead to changes in brain chemistry that show up as signs and symptoms we associate with a concussion. As concussion signs and symptoms reflect functional disturbances rather than structural injuries, CDC and NATA do not recommend routine neuroimaging for pediatric patients with concussions.
The neural network reappears on screen. Several lightning bolts flash red throughout. The brain reappears on screen. 3 gears and several lightning bolts appear on top of the brain. A logo for the CDC appears, featuring an abstract bird made of human faces in profile. A logo for the National Athletic Trainers Association appears. It reads, Healthcare for Life and Sport. Recent evidence suggests that possibility of microscopic injury, but at this point it does not change treatment recommendations.
While signs and symptoms of concussions usually follow recognizable patterns, all brains are different, so all concussions are different.
3 students work out in the high school weightlifting room. A red circle appears behind a young man's head, featuring 2 orange bubbles, one displaying a lightning bolt and the other displaying the outline of a head moving from side to side.
Signs and symptoms of concussion may overlap with other health problems or conditions, such as chronic migraines. Therefore, when evaluating an athlete for a concussion, it's important to rule out signs and symptoms that can be explained by other comorbidities, like anxiety and other psychological factors, drug, alcohol, or medication use, and other injuries like cervical injuries or peripheral vestibular dysfunction.
An illustration of a person's major body systems is presented as different layers: the skeletal system, the digestive system, the circulatory system, the respiratory, the nervous system, and the muscular system.
Knowing how to evaluate an athlete for a concussion and how to care for athletes experiencing concussion are just 2 of the many tools in an athletic trainer's tool belt.
The animated man unzips his athletic trainer bag.
On the field, in our offices, and throughout our careers, we can make a huge difference in the lives of athletes by keeping them safe, healthy, and active.
Click the Next button to proceed. An orange arrow points to the lower right corner of the screen.